to the game. But that rest only suck off. Rest only heals HP, man. What about my EP? Surveillance. Focus on this instead. Are you in here? Or not in here? Light popcorn. I believe I need a certain kind of popcorn. Oh, this one's probably worth buying. Assuming it works the way I think it does. I feel like Pinky Rose would be a very good item to have. But I'm not exactly hurting for whatchamacallit. Let's see. Let's just pretend here. That's 20,000. So I would need 4,000 turn-ins for regular Sepith. Or 700 per the higher elements ones. I'll get better exchange rates at the other place, though. Only by like 1 in 2 Mira, though, which is incredibly disappointing. Let me see. So I need to find like a restaurant. Where Oliver could be hanging out at. Also need to go to the Harbor District. Don't see him by Mishi. Oh, that just leaves... where does that leave? After attending, blah, blah, blah. Visit another time, probably for the best. Shouldn't be in here. Oh boy, Slice said he wasn't in there. Was that Gans? No way you're going to be a morgue. Alright, let's consult the detective notebook. Harbor District, let's check along the downtown district and back alley. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Complain and moan some more, why don't ya? Those voices. Boyd, look. What the heck's wrong with you, Slash? Use your freaking head for once. What are we gonna do if Wald drinks himself to death? Because the way things are going, he's already halfway there. I told you, that's why I'm weighing our options to keep that from happening. It's not my fault nothing's come to mind yet. Get off my darn case. Oh yeah? What about your terrible idea to take him sightseeing on top of the tower? That'll cheer him up for sure. What do you think? What do you think he is? A 7-year-old? If he was, he sure as heck wouldn't be in this hole in the first place. Seriously, has anyone ever told you how much of a suck-a-foo you are? Bastard, you want to start giving out scores, huh? And if I'm a grade A suck-a-foo, you're a grade triple S. That's a grade sucka. You haven't even come up with one idea. Oh yeah? You want to go? Let's go. Knock it off, you two. Speaking of triple S sucka-foos, where do you get off pulling weapons on each other? You're supposed to be comrades. Stay out of this, Carrot Top. It ain't any of your gosh darn business. This is all Wazy's fault anyway. You're the one who turned your back on the downtown district. Yeah, Wald wouldn't even be in this if it wasn't for you. Well, Wazy, you gonna own up to it or what? Hold on a second, Wazy didn't do anything. Whatever, this is just pissing me off even more. Guess we'll have to lay you chumps out first. Now you're talking. Just don't get your face smashed in, Huey. I still gotta do it myself after. What do we do, Lloyd? It's starting to go beyond boys will be boys territory. If this keeps up, we won't have any choice but to subdue them. Oh hum, how utterly depressing. Such needless conflict will only link the chains of hatred across your otherwise delightful hearts. To you who choose to scuffle in the streets, I give you the timeless gift of song. It is a soothing yet mournful ballad intended to unite the hearts of those ragamuffins who have lost their way. Brightly shooting stars leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, shut the heck up, Blondie. Oh, hello there, little kitten. Is something the matter? As you can see, I'm in the middle of a delightful performance. Autographs will have to wait until after the show. Moreover, it would be quite dangerous if you knocked me down from this height. Why, there may not be an encore. Would you shut up already? Quit your caterwauling. The heck does that mean? And get off our roof. We're trying to run a business here. Fine, please, calm your... Said get down. Man, Jingo don't play no games. Well, at least he's down now. You alive, Blondie? Still breathing? Guess so. Oh, that was something. Who was this stranger? Yeah, I know. Who could this possibly be? Man, this ain't even fun anymore. Later. Heck was up with that? Forget about him. Let's bail. I left. All's well that ends well. Well, would you look at that? I've managed to nip the bud of a blossoming fight here in the City of Sin. Another debonair adventure complete. Once again, my mellifluent lute has brought peace by spreading the gentle chords of love and devotion. Sometimes I'm almost frightened by my level of genius. Are you walking backwards? Excuse me, but are you all right? That sounded like a hard fall. Worry not, my fair lady. A fall of that height was absolutely nothing to a man who has kissed the dewdrop skies of this very continent. What's wrong with this guy? Do excuse the minor interruption. Now that I've regained my composure, we can continue my grand sonata. Gather around, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where was I? If this fleeting dream... Please, you don't have to do that. Hey Lloyd, could he be a blonde musician in a white coat? He definitely fits the description. Mueller said he could be a handful, but he's nothing like what I expected. He must be Olivier. Am I right? The one and only, my darling. It is I, the unparalleled genius, wandering bard and seeker of love, Olivier Lindheim. Praise be to Adios, as it is by her grace that you have the pleasure of witnessing one of my famous impromptu performances. Engrave this day into your hearts, for it has surely been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you all. Right. Hold on a tick. You knew my name before I introduced myself. How was that possible? I don't believe I've uttered my name once since coming to Crossbell. Have we perhaps met somewhere before? Not exactly. We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We've been looking for you per the request of your agent, Mueller. You know who we're speaking of, right? Oh, I see. So you're the ones. That Mueller, he's just as much of a worrywart as ever. Surely he knows by now that time apart will never dampen the measure of our love. On the contrary, it makes our hearts grow both fonder and bolder. Wait, are you saying the two of you are... Yeah, no, I seriously doubt it. That's beside the point. Can you come with us back to Mueller now? I'm afraid not, officers of the law. I have to make the most of Crossbell while I still can. I'll be quite occupied tomorrow, you see. Occupied? Nothing you need to concern yourself over. But do keep in mind that if you claim to be unable to look the other way, I will do everything in my power to give you no say in the matter. Oh, really now? And just how do you plan on doing that? Wait, is that the famous Julia Schwarz standing right over there? What? Really? Where? Hey, wait a second. I don't see anyone. Where'd she... Hey. Till we meet. Or till next we meet, my new friends. Ta-ta. Wait. You ever heard about chasing after him? Got away. We just fell for the oldest trick in the book. Of course, Senior Captain Schwarz wouldn't be in a place like this. You can already tell this dude is going to be a pain in the butt. Reminds me of Lecter. Never mind that, let's chase after him. The only question is, where did he go? Why don't we check the other places we discussed earlier? That's how we stumbled upon him downtown after all. He may be in the back alley or harbor district. Sounds like a plan, let's move. Now you know who the guy from that Cracing meme is? Yup. Olivier Lindheim. Grade A Sucklefu. Triple S class. And he's not here. Go to the back alley. Not in here. He's not here. Oh, Sucklefu, would he be? Oh, wait, did I see a book in there? No. Wouldn't technically be the back alley. Alright, so... Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a lot of people. Must be here for the Mishi event. I believe this is what the theme park staff are doing for the day, seeing as Michelin is closed during the conference. It's a shame Tio isn't here to see this. I think they're about to do a dance number. Why don't we stick around for it? After all, we're already... Wait, is that... I love you, Mishi. Look at those moves. The guy who joined in is pretty good at this. Okay, everyone, all together now. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Star! Exclamation point star. Olivier and Mishi exchanged a firm handshake. Well met and well done, Mishi. To be frank, your dancing prowess is something to be commended. You're not too shabby yourself, fella. Where did you learn to dance? I'm rather fond of ballroom dancing myself. Naturally, my preferred partner would be a beautiful woman, but you were a fine stand-in, my furry companion. Though I suppose I shouldn't have expected any less from Crossbell's most beloved mascot. Aw, stop it. You're making me blush. Something's on my float. What in Adios' name is he doing? Looks like he barged in to take some of the spotlight for himself. Remember when Mueller asked us to prevent him from drawing attention to himself? That's out of the window now. Uh-oh, I do believe I've been discovered. My apologies, dear Mishi, but I must vacate the premises for now. That's too bad. Let's dance together at Michelin Wonderland next time. Now that is one wishy I promise to bring to fruition. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but the bond we have forged today will linger in my heart for eons to come. Adios, mi amigo. Bye-bye. He's got hops. He cut and ran again. I get the feeling he's used to this sort of thing. On the bright side, this narrows down the number of places he could have escaped to. It's not going to matter either way unless we start chasing after him. That was Mishi. Certified mascot. I was really expecting him to be over here, but it's not. Playing the piano. Yep. Olivier. Oh, he's pretty good, isn't he? What is this? I don't know what that is. Thank you for listening to my serenade. Bravo! You're amazing, mister. What do you say to signing on as our live entertainment for a while? I'd be willing to compensate you, of course. My, that does sound oh so tempting. I gladly accept your gracious offer. Wait just a darn second. What's this? Found me already, have you? Now you're going around taking random side jobs? This dude's got some screws loose. I urge you to cease this admittedly well-earned flattery. Why, I can feel my cheeks reddening already. No one's flattering you, sucker. We're taking you with us this time. Now, surely you must know when to give up. Life isn't meant to be a constant chase. You have to stop and smell the grand roses, too. Sip it slowly like a fine wine. So, I shall offer a gift to brighten up your weary, dreary hearts. A melody woven with the very essence of love and devotion. Well, what troubles you, mademoiselle? Make no mistake, while a melancholy sigh may have its charms, a beautiful young woman should never be without happiness in her heart. Let me make something perfectly clear. Mueller requested that we retrieve you no matter what it takes. He even authorized us to use force. As a matter of fact, he insisted on it. Point taken. I surrender, I promise. That smile is more terrifying than the things that usually scare her. Disappointing as this is, the time has come for me to sail with the tide. Very well then, would you be so kind as to escort me to Mueller? Just to be safe, I think it'd be better idea to tell Mueller to come here. Much as I hate to put him out of his way. It's definitely the safest choice. No doubt he'd try to give us the slip the second we stepped outside. Pains me to see how little trust I instill. You'll live. Anyway, I'll try contacting the station to see if someone can get a hold of Mueller. Good work, everyone. Thanks to all of you, I was able to corral this nuisance before he got too carried away. No problem, glad we could help. Corral? Why, you make me sound like some common livestock. And I know for a fact that I'm so much more to you than that. And again, degradation does have its own special charms, I suppose. If that's what you're into, I'm more than happy to take all the abuse you can muster, my dear Mueller. Shut up. Take it back, please don't hurt me. My apologies, everyone. This idiot and I have a bit of a history together. He never learns his lessons, so I always end up having to cut his leash shorter and shorter. Sounds like you're used to dishing out tough love. Love doesn't begin to cover it. There's nothing like having a companion who truly supports you. Then again, who wouldn't want to accompany one such as myself, known for almost as many virtues and good deeds as the goddess above? Does that count as heresy? I don't think Adios could get this ne'er-do-well to repent. I'm afraid you're right. But as far as I'm aware, the church's sermons aren't nearly as hard-hitting as mine. No, please, I'll behave myself, Mueller. Please don't encourage his savagery, I beg of you. Something tells me this is their usual friendly banter. We should be going. There's still quite a bit on our agenda. Thank you again for all of your help. Don't mention it, all in a day's work. Though if you don't mind me saying, I wouldn't take my eyes off him if I were you. I know all too well. And so our revelry reaches its inevitable denouement. I bid you adieu, ladies and gentlemen. May we meet again, fates permitting. Sure. My only regret is never receiving the luxury of frolicking with Mishi at the oft-rumored resort park. Wait just a moment. Your division takes on contract work, yes? That would mean I could request you to serve as our guides. Oh, me and my strokes of genius. Why, we'll have so much fun that even an incorrigible sourpuss like Mueller would. Ah, Mueller, it was just a little joke. Wait, no! Mueller needs a drink? I think he needs a new musician. And there they go. Not every day you meet a duo like them. So on second thought, I feel like there's more to those two than meets the eye. Well, you heard them. Fates permitting, you might get the chance to ask them yourself sometime. Honestly, that might be more trouble than it's worth. That man, he basically threatened Olivier the entire time, but is he... No, it couldn't be. Something wrong, Ellie. You've been pretty quiet. No, it's nothing. Cool, then I think this one's a wrap. Ready to head off, Lloyd? Yeah, let's go. Dimwit, for once in your life, could you keep your whims to your head where they belong? You know full well what kind of place Crossbell is. It would make my life infinitely easier if you took more consideration for the position you're in. What's this? Sounds like someone's been fretting themselves over a little old me. Besides, you know I can't help it. I just had to see all this city has to offer before my duties shackled me. As a result of my little excursion, I feel I've come to understand why they dubbed this place the City of Sin. But that's not all I've caught wind of. A certain someone we know has been shifting his pieces behind the curtain. That's so, and at least you managed to get something useful out of all of this. Indeed, and thanks to you, Mueller, I was able to have a little preview of what's to come. Which reminds me, how goes the arrangements? I'm only able to romp and frolic about the way I do because I know you can manage just fine without me. I'm not the one to be concerned about, but yes, I've already contacted them. They needed to know that Our schedule has been delayed, no thanks to you. Well, in that case, let us make haste. It would be unbecoming of us to keep two lovely ladies waiting. Two ladies. Wait, hold on. Let me check Evergreen one more time. 20% evasion. Okay. Let's go turn in these side quests. I got some bonus for bracing for battle. Oh, what I do to deserve that? No promotions? Come on, man. Alright, all that's left is the gato. What have I done? It's all happened because I wasn't watching Marie closely enough. Mary. It's all right. Sweetheart, you don't have to be so harsh on yourself. Mother's right. We'll find Mary, I'm sure of it. But please, cheer up, Sanita. Oh, you're here. My. Hello again. We're here to answer your support request. Oh, thank the goddess you came. To be completely honest, my first thought was the guild would have been better suited to a request like this, but I thought it only right we turn to the SSS for help first. Of course, we're glad you thought to call for us. You said your cat, Mary, has gone missing, right? Do you remember the last time you saw her? Can't pin down a specific time, unfortunately, but I do know that it was sometime yesterday evening. We were visiting the various stalls on East Street when Sanita noticed Mary was gone. Apparently, she vanished not one moment after Sanita took her eyes away. All of the nearby marketplace vendors were kind enough to help us search the area, but by the time night had fallen, no one had managed to find her. Such a liar, Father. Said she would be home by morning. Please forgive me, Sanita. Have there been any sightings of her, at least? Yes, though not since yesterday. From what we've been told, though, she hasn't gone out on the highway. Someone mentioned they'd spotted Mary heading in the direction of Central Square. At that point, however, it was already too late in the day, so we gave up the search. And before you knew it, morning came with no good news to show for it. She's probably still in the city, but it's anyone's guess where she could be by now. So in other words, we have an entire city's worth of streets and buildings to comb through. Ideally, I'd rather we gather some more clues to narrow our scopes down a bit. Has Mary ever run away from home since you moved to East Street? Not at all. This is the first time. Mary has been practically inseparable from Sanita ever since we took her in. She's also a very timid cat. I find it hard to believe that she would have it in her to leave Sanita's side. The only explanation I can think of is that she simply lost sight of us. I see, that makes sense. It won't be easy, but we have no other choice but to sweep the entire city. If it's our only option, then I guess that's that. Once I've gotten a little rest, I intend to resume searching myself. Finding her may take a while, though, so I don't mind if you have other business to take care of first. Let me think. That's okay. I was actually thinking we could start right away. That's great to hear. Where should we begin, Lloyd? We may only be repeating what they did yesterday, but I think the most sensible place to start should be retracing their steps on East Street. Sure, it checks out to me. Start from square one, in other words. Do you think there's anywhere on East Street she might have been specifically? Well, there's a fishmonger at one of the stalls. She just adores the place. It's her favorite spot for Selg around. That's true. Yesterday was the last time we were there, but it's possible Mary has turned up since. The owner, Mart, took the time to help us look yesterday. Sure, she's been keeping an eye out. Do you think you can check in with her for us? No problem. Sounds like the perfect place to start. What will you do, Bond? Mr. Bond? Fortunately, I don't have work today. I'll be going out soon to pick up my search from where I left off. I've already asked about everyone on East Street, though. So instead, I plan to go to Central Square today and see if anyone spotted her. Find any leads, please let me know. You got it. So, shall we go collect a statement from the friendly neighborhood fishmonger? Yes, let's head there now. I'm calling it now. Mary's with Cop. Boy, can I help you with something? Yes, there's something we'd like to ask you. See Mary? That's Bond's family cat, right? It's reassuring to know the CPD is searching for her, but unfortunately I can't say I've seen the little one today. I even left some cat food out for her overnight, but it went untouched. I'd wager that she hasn't been back here since last night. Fair assumption. They're regular customers of mine, so I wish I could be of more help. You make sure to find her for them, all right? That's our goal. Thank you for your time, ma'am. Not exactly the lead we were hoping for. What should we do next, Lloyd? Let's keep asking around the neighborhood for now. If it turns out we need to widen the search radius, we may have to rely on Zeet's nose. Wouldn't be opposed to that. But I have to wonder how well we'd be able to communicate without Tio to interpret. It's a good point. Well, if we stay patient, I'm sure we could get by off body language alone. Oh, look who we've got here. You're Randy's. Hey, Adolphe. I see you brought the whole gang out today. What you guys up to? Nothing you'd ever care about, so scram. Ouch, that's cold. But the princess over here would be willing to tell me if I worked my magic on her again. My hands have been feeling pretty empty lately, you know. Excuse me? We're actually on duty right now, if you don't mind. This doesn't concern you or your corps in any way, so I'm gonna have to ask that you not get involved. Come on, it's not like I'm trying to get in your hair. What are you working on anyway? Fine, if it'll satisfy you. Oh, is that all? So what are you gonna do now? How are you gonna track Mary down? Well, we're gonna have our police dog pick up her scent, and you're doing it all wrong. You seem pretty knowledgeable about dogs, but you don't know the first thing about cats. You gotta think about how Mary would feel. Put yourself in her furry little paws. What do you mean? From what you just said, the family recently moved to this neighborhood, right? In that case, isn't the answer pretty obvious? Well, I understand. I don't know how we didn't think of this earlier. She's in the residential district. Oh, so that's where their old house is, huh? Now I get it. Mary has been trying to get home this entire time. Just to her old home, not her new one. Oh yeah, that makes total sense. Well, it's like they say, dogs stick to people, cats stick to homes. Pretty easy to figure out if you observe a cat's behavior after it gets separated from its owner. True enough, that's why Cop's been living at the SSS building since even before we moved in. Got a winner. I'll just go wait for you guys over there. See you soon. She have grenades strapped to her legs? Tell me she wants to help. Seems like it. Maybe it takes a frisky kitten to find a frisky kitten, though I suppose she's more of a tiger cub herself. Now's not the time to be joking. Oh no, what should we do about her? As long as she doesn't get into any fights, she probably won't be too dangerous. Who knows, she might get bored and change her mind. Let's say we just see how it goes. Alright, let's head to the residential district. Ooh, the Gato's house. Oh, there you guys are. You were dragging your feet so much that I started searching for her myself. So, which house are we looking at? Well, it's this one, but... Wait, I don't remember saying you could help. Hey lady, you a dog person or a cat person? Me? Well, if I had to say, I'm probably a cat person. Same here. Let's give up, man. There's no change in her mind. Probably right. You gonna join my party? No. Police. Open up. Police and acquaintances. What's going on? Hey, you're those cops from before. Oh, would you look at that? They let the SSS out of their pens. Good to see you again, too. Something we need to ask you. Mind answering some questions for us? We've got a warrant. A cat, huh? So that's what this is about, eh? Should we take that to mean you know something? We don't got all day, wise guys. How about you tell us what you know so we can get out of here? I don't know about that. What do you think, Yuri? Well, the thing is, this is our property, and here you come barging in and interrogating us like you own the place. You're not lifting one pretty finger for you oinkers until we get the apology we deserve. You start by groveling on the floor, or would you rather just strip bare? Nice one, Yuri. Well, you heard the man. Either your knees hit the ground or your clothes do. Oh, but scratch that last part for you dudes. Ain't none of us want an eyeful of that. What's with these guys? They're even worse than we thought. They have zero respect for anyone, let alone us. Not like we can just throw down on a bunch of civilians, though. Don't worry, I'll get us out of this. Hey, what's the holdup here? I don't get why this is taking you guys so long. Huh? Alrighty then, I think it's about time you cough up some answers. Or would you rather I slice you open like a fish and give these walls a new paint job? Hey, what the heck are you doing? Get your hands off of him, you little... Shut it and keep running your mouth and your friend here is gonna die. What? What are you doing? You can't possibly be serious. Darn it. Hey, if I were you guys, I'd start doing what she says. Trust me, this girl's not the bluffing type. Fine, I'll talk. There was a cat here earlier, just before you guys got here. 3 of us gave it a scare and it bolted off. Probably somewhere close by. That's what you wanted to hear, right? Now let Yuri go, you psycho. So, you scared a cute little kitty cat, did ya? Was it kind of like this? You want to join him? She gonna grow a third arm from her back and lift him up too? Glad we understand each other. Alright, down you go. There you have it. Mary should be around, or somewhere around here. Let's hurry up and find her. Right. Thanks for your cooperation. By the way, she doesn't work for the CPD, so don't bother lodging a complaint. She's just one kitten looking after another. Shut the heck up and leave us alone already. You guys won't get away with this. Sounds like we already did. Let's get this show on the road. She's really something. That she is. I doubt those 3 will forget her anytime soon. You managed to lift up 2 full-grown men with those slender arms. That girl is a commanding officer in the strongest Jaeger Corps on the continent. It's Western Zemuria, Wazy, check yourself, okay? Eastern Zemuria, we don't know nothing about. As a matter of fact, her bloodthirst reminds me a little of you, Randy. Don't lump me in with that whack job. Hey, what are you slowpokes doing? We're gonna lose her if we don't hurry. Yeah, we'll be right there. Have I fished here with the little shooter? Ooh, there's a gladiator. I need those. At least one. Possibly two. Alright. One more red flies, and then I'm going to go for the gladiator a second time. For some reason, I feel like I need two of them. Here's hoping I don't screw it up. Alright. We're looking for a gato. Inside Home Chick Slice's house. Where are you hiding all the cooking recipes? Picture. Don't know what that picture is of, though. Nothing in this house. Ain't nothing in the fridge either. Boy, look over there. Yeah, looks like Mary. Finally found her. And there she goes. No biggie. Now we just gotta catch her. Yeah, let's hurry. Found her. Need to be a little more cautious with our approach this time. Alright, let's surround her so she can't escape to a different district. Ellie and I will circle around the edge of the administrative district. Noelle, Wazy, you guys take the back alley. Roger that. D'accord. Randy, Shirley, you two stay near the entrance of the residential district. Fine. A pincer maneuver, eh? Sorry, gato. Come on, Mary, over here. Don't worry, we'll take you back to your family safe and sound. No need to be scared, Mary. No, you be a good little girl and stay right there, okay? Here, kitty kitty, I won't hurt you. This part of her hasn't changed one bit. And of course, Arkansas's doors are open right now. Oh, a cat, it's so cute. Oh, aren't you an adorable little kitty? Crap. Oh, she went into Arkansas. That's one fast little feline. Guess we should follow her. Yep, it's a game of cat and mouse, except this time the cat's the mouse. Pleasure to see you again, everyone. The oddest thing happened just now. A kitten bolted through the doors and sped right past me. That might have been our fault. We're sort of in the middle of chasing her down. Would you mind if we searched the theater? Not at all. In fact, it'd be in everyone's best interest if you did. We're currently preparing to host the visiting dignitaries for tonight's show. Your timing couldn't have been better. All the performers are on break right now. That's convenient. We'll conduct a quick search then. Do you happen to remember which way she went? My deepest apologies, but no. I'm afraid it happened so quickly that I failed to pay close enough attention. All I can say for certain is that she headed up these stairs behind me. I see. In that case, it might be better if we split into groups. Alright, how should we divvy ourselves up? There are 3 doors in total. Perhaps we could go in pairs. Sounds good to me. I'm coming with you then, detective boy. Huh? Hold on a moment. Why? Who made you the boss? I don't know, I just felt like it. Did one of you ladies want to go with him instead? That's not what I was getting at. Yeah, don't change the subject. We've got a kitty on the prowl, and it certainly isn't Mary. It'll make things worse. Well, she's made it this far without pulling any crap, so we're probably good. What are you talking about? She left 2 people off the floor. Just keep your hands and teeth to yourself in there, Shirley. Got that? Yeah, I know. Detective boy here's a cutie and all, but he's not really my type. Cutie? Whatever. Back to the plan. We'll split up and search the theater in pairs. Regroup at the entrance once you've finished scanning the perimeter. Time to fish us out a kitty cat. Right, let's get on it. Talking to her like this, you'd think she was your average girl. A bit spunky maybe, but harmless. Back when she threatened to kill those guys, though, she was anything but. Like there are 2 totally different sides to her, though it's tough to say which came first. What's up with you? You realize how head over heels you are for me or something? Not even remotely. Now come on, let's go search the S section seats on the 2nd floor. Yes, sir. Just in case there's like some mini game. Wonder if Mary's hiding somewhere around here. Oh. That was easy. Alright, leave this to me. Aw, what? Fine, have it your way. Show me what you've got. Come here, Mary. It's okay, girl. Come here. Wait. Come on. Uh-oh. That was my bad. Nah, I screwed up too. Guess I'm not as sharp as I thought. Fancy seeing you here. I guess we came at a bad time. Sorry, you two. I was under the impression you just about had her. Okay, it's my fault for letting her get past me. Anyway, we should keep up the chase. Let's each head out in the same entrances we came from, just to be safe. Understood? Come on, we've got a kitty to hunt. This quest is taking way too long, and is so pointless. Like, yeah, we get to know Shirley. Why do we need to know Shirley? No. Anyways, who's that chick? Wait, is that Rixia? Hey Rixia, what's up? Thought all of the performers were supposed to be on break right now. Hello Lloyd. My wardrobe needed to have a few adjustments made to it last night. Came by the theater to try it on to make sure it's good for tonight's performance. But enough about that. I heard a lost kitten snuck in here just now. Yeah, you heard right. Hold on a second. We came back over here because we thought the cat went in this direction. Really? I don't know about that. We haven't seen her at all. Seems the rest of the gang beat us to the punch. And look, Rixia is there with them. Crazy Ellie. I'm guessing you guys didn't track her down either. So in short, no one's seen Mary since she gave us the slip by the S-section seats. I asked for the main entrance to be sealed, which means she can't be far from this hall. There's always a possibility our kitty cat is holed up somewhere we can't see her. It's probably a safe bet. Should we search as a group this time? Sounds good to me. If I may interrupt, I don't believe I've met this girl before. Alright, this is... You're a tricky one, lady. I've been waiting to get my hands on those goods this whole time, but you haven't lowered your guard once. Pardon? Just my idiot cousin, that's all. The less you acknowledge her, the better. Your cousin? I'm Shirley Orlando. Nice to meet you. Man, I knew you had some real showstoppers when I saw you on stage here at Arkansas. But you know what? They're even bigger and better up close. Must be nice. I'm so jealous of you. Excuse me? Speaking from personal experience, I wouldn't let my guard down either. Quit your griping. Not like I'm gonna squeeze them off or anything. Well, might as well just help myself while we're... Huh? Oh. Was hiding there this whole time? I'll chase her down. Let me join in on the fun too. What a pain in my booty. Oh dear, what should we do? I'll back those two up. The rest of you wait here. She might try to escape again. Roger that. Just hope this wild tabby chase finally comes to an end this time. Me too. Really? 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 What the? No, not the chandelier, but who could have? This is nothing. Amazing. What's wrong? I won't bite or anything. There, kitty cat. You're okay. That's a good girl. You like that? Feels good, huh? How about this then? All better now. Sure knows her way around a cat. She's agile, and I could hardly believe my eyes. Alright, I should check who was operating the rigging backstage. Okie dokie, ready to head down? No more funny business out of you, got that? The heck was that about? It's bad. Oh, nice catch. You made it, just in the nick of time. Thanks for the assist back there. You've really got some moves. Yeah, I owe you one. We all do. Don't mention it. It was more instinct than anything. And besides, I'm certain Shirley would have been able to catch her without my aid. Think so. You could tell, huh? Yeah, there would have probably been enough of a window to save her if I leapt for it. But, you know, seeing that bustling bust of yours jiggle around mid-jump made hanging back way more worth it. Seriously, Shirley, my condolences, Rixia. About the chandelier, I can't apologize enough. I had no idea there was a cat on stage. I should have double-checked before I began testing the rigging. What's the big deal? It's not like anyone got hurt. Agreed. No need to beat yourself up over it. Maybe we should start heading back to Bond's apartment now that things are wrapping up here. Oh right, he's probably still out on the streets searching frantically for Mary. Yeah, we're talking about you, you reckless little rascal. At least she's not as frightened as she was a few moments ago. That's just how kittens are, you know? Takes one to know one. You're the most reckless rascal we know. In any case, we should get going now. Thanks again for your help. Oh, now think nothing of it. Take care, everyone. Watch out, close your doors. Would have never happened. Oh, by the way, it's Rixia, right? You want to be friends? Of course, I'd like that. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Rixia. See you later. Oh, she's Randy's cousin, which makes her Bloody Shirley. Mary, oh, where have you been? I was so worried about you. Oh, don't apologize. I'm the one at fault. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for coming home to us. Don't you ever run off on your own again, okay? How heartwarming. Who takes their cat out for, like, a shopping spree? Like, come on. That's another case closed. I don't have the words to express how thankful we are. Found our beloved Mary and brought our household together again. Indeed, how can we ever repay you? First, you helped my husband in his time of need, and now Mary. Our family owes you so very much. You can make some dinner for us. You know, I'm a big fan of tacos. Oh, no need for thanks, ma'am. After all, this girl was the one responsible for bringing Mary home safely. Not sure we would have been able to calm her down otherwise, with how frightened she was. Mary? Couldn't possibly mean you want to stay with her, do you? Don't worry, this little kitty's been telling me all about how much she loves you. I've heard enough sappy stories from her to know I don't stand a chance, so go ahead, she's all yours. Really, Mary? Anyway, I think it's about time I get on out of here. Between meeting Mary and hanging out with you guys, I've had my fill of fun. Plus, I've got to scope out a few juicy tidbits while I was at it. Hey. Later. We might meet again sooner than you think. Starting to see the frisky kitten connection after all. Like I said, that girl's more like an uncaged tiger. You're telling me, it'd have been nice if my uncle taught her some darn manners. You have to admit, though, she was pretty helpful. I would have liked the chance to thank her more properly. But nevertheless, we owe you a great debt of gratitude, SSS. We'll never forget the kindness you've shown us. I'd like to give you my thanks, too. You're very welcome. We're always happy to help. Let us know if you're ever in need again. The cat quest is finally over. I'm glad that's over. You could say that again. Likewise, thank goodness we were able to find Mary in the end. Sorry about my pain-in-the-butt cousin, everyone. Not your fault, Randy. Don't worry about it. Besides, she seemed like a good kid to me. Can't deny that her aid was invaluable today, past deeds notwithstanding. Well, yeah, it's not like she's trying to be a total monster, but that's exactly the problem. She just does whatever she wants whenever she wants. Sounds like you're speaking from years of experience. Well, if you ask me, a real man would know how to cater to a lady's more capricious qualities. But anyway, what are we doing next? Let's see, we're finished with our current batch of support requests. This might be a good chance to head back to the SSS building for a break. I would be inclined to agree. I'm always down for a quick breather. Let's jet. About time to mark. I can definitely feel my voice wanting to relax, but I think I can go till 6 o'clock. I think the bigger question right now is I need to get something to eat because this quesadilla did not work out. Do I go to the same place 2 days in a row? That's always bad because then the people, they start to to recognize you and stuff like that. When I go to Taco Tuesday, I go to Taco Tuesday once a week. And when I show up, either they already start bringing out the tortillas to make my tacos, or like one time they were just like, you want the tacos, right? And I was like, yeah. And like, I didn't even pay until my tacos were already made, which is, you know, the exact opposite of what normally happens. You know, it's just crazy. Let's go ahead and mark.